there's about 4 tasks that we enable the members with. One of them, and this is huge, to acknowledge that the person has indeed died and will not come back. And we will have people who will share things like, I heard the door open, and I was sure that it was whomever. Or I was on a trip, and I started writing a note that I wanted to tell my loved one about something. You know, it takes a long time for them to accept that that person is not coming back. Okay, so that's one thing. Another thing that we want them to do is to recognize the emotions that they're having, learn some ways to deal with them, and they all go back to God, the Word, the prayers, you know, they all go back to that. But so many people, especially Christians, will deny anger. And anger is very much a part of it. There's been a great loss. There's been a great pain. There's going to be anger. So we work with them on all of those feelings there. We work with them on adjusting to the different losses. They'll think, okay, my loved one has died, so I'm dealing with the loss of this child. And then they learn that they're dealing with the loss of that child, and that child was a part of the table setting. That child was a part of family gatherings. That child was a part of whatever the celebrations were, and they have to deal with that loss as well. Spouses have to learn to deal with, there's no one to sew a button on. There's no one to do the grocery shopping. There's no one to bring the garbage can in. And those are all different layers that we help them to peel off, different layers of pain. And I think maybe the last step is being able to move forward, to recognize that they will have a new identity. They will not be the same person they were before the loss. Chances are very good they'll be even better. That God will make them stronger and more compassionate and more sensitive and more anything else you can think of. He just improves on the model. For the holidays, expect that it's going to hurt. It's really going to hurt because there is so much emotion connected with holidays. And it's not just Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's birthdays, it's anniversaries, it's the date of the loss. There's lots of dates that are really difficult because of the emotions that were connected with those. Now, when Christmas and Thanksgiving comes up, that's usually a family time, and it's usually the person that has died, they most probably had a very key role, and someone else will have to step in and make the potato salad. Someone else will have to step in and carve the turkey. Someone else will have to step in and pass the presents out. And those are all losses that they will have to deal with. So holidays, times of celebration, anniversary dates, those are very difficult. But if a person recognizes that those are apt to cause them pain, and to expect that, and to know that God is going to carry them through that time as well. Yes, it will be sad. And one of the things that helps the most, I think, is let's talk about the person that died. Let's talk about the role that they had. Let's talk about them. Let's talk about some of the things that they did on these holidays past. Is helpful. Mm-hmm.
And so what expectations should someone have for themselves during this time?
For themselves, that it's going to hurt, that God is going to use it, that He's going to bring healing to them if they will allow it, that they have some resources available to them, which are, again, the Word, prayer, family members, people that they have made connections with that have some losses that may be a little bit further down the road of recovery than they are.